one day you're in the city and you're working, you're doing curb staking or whatever. The next day you're out in the middle of the woods and, you know, brushing, and it's sweaty and it's dirty and it's like going out for a hike, but you get paid to do it.
From the ages 20 to 65, the average American spends about as much time with coworkers as they do their partner, while simultaneously spending less time with friends and family, which is why choosing the right career matters.
Being a land surveyor is probably one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. It's allowed me to see the world in a whole different way and understand a lot more about how things work.
There's a whole kind of older generation that's moving into retirement now, and not enough young surveyors to backfill them. So a lot of firms are eager to hire new folks.
I don't have a background in survey. I didn't come to it through education or anything. Want something a little bit more steady. And I like being outside. I like using my brain. It's a lot of problem solving.
Just the fact that you're outside, but you're not just doing some boring maintenance or something. Maybe it's a lot more interesting. You got to use your head a lot more. You got to know what you're doing. You're in the right of way a lot, so you have to be safe. But specifically at parks, it's great because we're usually in a park, which is just makes it a lot more enjoyable.
So it brings you all over, and just all the places just are just beautiful, and you know, we'll see a lot of wildlife. Just on the way down here, we ran into a bunch of mule deer and got some big fish jumping down by the river, and you know, I compare that to more of a desk job that I was working before, and just every day I'm glad I made the switch to surveying.
I think at first I just wanted a job to make money, and then I really dove into what surveying was about, and then the different elements of it, and understanding that it wasn't just one avenue. There's many, many different avenues in survey. There's bathymetric, you know, doing things over the water, land-based, drones, a wide variety.
For me, it's being able to capture the data ourselves. Going out there, being in the field, being connected to the data that we're capturing, and then the turnaround time on that. So being able to throw a drone up in the sky, capture imagery, come back in the office and process it. By the end of the day, we have an ortho mosaic of the site, and we can start drafting.
It's kind of a different adventure every time. You're working in a different place, you're looking at different scenery, the weather's going to be different, the challenges you have to overcome.
Could be a quick day trip to Portland to do a flight or collect some data and then come back and start the process.
I could be surveying with LiDAR for a landslide one day on our highway network, and the next day you're using LiDAR to extract power lines for a power company.
Yep.
So there's a lot of variety even within the remote sensing different sectors that each of us do.
Everything presents a different challenge in itself, which makes it a lot of fun.
That's probably my favorite part is, you know, you go out into the field, it's like, I'm not going to work anywhere near where I did yesterday. And I'm not going to see the same thing.